I like purple, so decided to make a purple. Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. So today in this video, we're going to be learning how to make our own weaves from superstar attachment or braided hair, as some people call it. Okay, so we're going to be making this. I like purple, so decided to make a purple hair. So if you are not a subscriber, do well to join the family. Touch the subscribe button. Subscription is absolutely free. So you just join the family so that you won't be missing my videos. And you're already a subscriber. I just want to say a big thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's go ahead and make our own weaves. You can see it's well done. Like, it's just amazing. Like, it's factory. This is like factory standard. Okay, this is the secret that most of the hair companies that produce all the synthetic hair will not share with you, but I'm more than happy to share with you. So let's jump right into the tutorial. So I'm using Darling Superstar braided hair, or attachment as we call it over here, and it comes in two like this, but I went ahead and bought two shades of purple because I think this one was too light, so I buy this darker purple so I could use it to tone the lighter one up. Okay, so that's what we need. And you need a pair of scissors, you need some comb or hairbrush, and you need some duct tape. And I went ahead and divide my duct tape into two so that it will be easy to work with and I will not waste much of it. Okay, so I just opened the duct tape and cut it into two, then close it back, and I'll be pulling it from one side, then that will give me a half strip of it. So I've gone ahead and I've cut this hair into 4 places. Okay, for one of each of it I cut it into 4 places. I had 2 of it, so I've cut one into 4 places, and I've mixed this one a little bit. You can skip this step because you don't really need to mix it. When you're working with it, will mix on its own. Okay, so when I finish doing that, I will go ahead and on the floor right here, you need a wider space for this. We're going to go ahead and place 2 duct tape as long as you want the weaves to be. You just place 2 duct tape with the right side facing up on the floor, and when you finish placing it, you don't just leave it like this. You place it side by side to each other, parallel to each other. Okay, and you don't just leave it like this, because if you leave it like this, it will be very hard to work with. So what you need to do is just cut a little bit strip of the duct tape and use it to like gum it to the edge of it, the sides of it, and then press it down so that it will keep it in place and you can work comfortably with it and it will not move. It will stay as one place. So that is what I went ahead and do right here. So you just prepare this in keep for further use. Okay, I hope you're getting what I'm doing. If you're confused at any point in time, do well to jump right into my comment section. I'll be more than happy to reply your comments. Okay, so when you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and bring this hair up. This one I did not mix this too. Okay, so I told you could skip that step of mixing. So I'll use my hair straightener, sorry, my flat iron, to iron this straight, because we want it to be straight when you're working with it. You don't want it being lightweight, and when you're working it, the thing will be all over the place. I already tried before using it without straightening it, and it was very difficult to work with. So I prefer to straighten it before working with it. It makes it much easier, okay, to lay on the duct tape when you want to lay it on the duct tape. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press this over and over and over. You know that this is very tedious. I don't like this part of making hair. Whenever I'm making hair, you have to straighten and straighten and straighten and straighten, so you have something silky like this and straight, all worked out. So you straight one part, holding one part. When you're done with one part, you turn over to the other part and you straighten it all out. So when you're done straightening it and you have it all feel okay, I'm going to come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so just turn over to the other part and straighten it as well. So when your straightening is all done, you can go ahead and brush it with a smaller comb and you'll have something very silky like this. It's now ready to work with. So let's go to the next step. What you need to do is to take, like, you part a little bit of the hair and lay it on the 2 duct tape that you placed on the floor, and you try to spread it out from one side to the other side. You spread it out like this, just like this. Spread it out like this. Yeah, so that's what you need to do. Just take your time, being very careful with it so that you don't lose so much hair in the process. And you just take a little bit of hair and you place it on the duct tape and you spread it out, and you use your comb to brush it to keep it straight. Okay, just brush it a little bit. Use a smaller comb and brush it to set it all straight and nicely like this. Just go ahead and press it down on the tape so that it has a hold on it, and just brush everything out to make it all set and settled on the tape. Okay, so this is what you're going to be doing. Just place some hair, spread it out, brush it, and make sure to press it down on the gum of the duct tape so that it sticks a little bit. Okay, it won't stick like really sticky like that, but it will stick. It will hold the hair down in place. So just go ahead and do that till you have the full length of the duct tape. You're going to leave a little bit of space from where you start and where you end. Okay, so that when you're clapping the hair back, the tape will hold to itself. Like a little space at the corners will help you when you're clapping the hair back. So just brush the hair, set it like this, and spread it out and brush it. That's very simple. Okay, actually use like 5 hours to finish up all the weaves I made out from this hair. Yeah, with the straightening included, I used like 5 hours. It's not really that tedious. It's not really that hard to work with. Okay, so you just put it and straighten it, and that's it. And once you're satisfied with it, you're going to go ahead and lift one of the tape and clap it over the other tape like this. Just clap it, and that space you left in between is going to stick and keep the hair in place. Okay, so you clap it like that, and you pick all this other side to the other side, and you'll have this. And this is exactly what we want. So you go ahead and press this down. It will not hold that much, but at least it will keep it in place for you to work with. Okay, it will keep it in place for you to work with. So just press it down really hard and go ahead and pick everything up when you're satisfied with the way the hair is sitting. Let me show you a close-up look what you should be having at this point. When you pick it up like this is what you should be having, something like this. See, the head has been formed. So what you need is to do is to take it to your sewing machine now and place it on your sewing machine and stitch. First of all, use zigzag stitch to stitch at the topmost part of it. Then I use straight stitch to stitch the second part of it. Then I'll go over and stitch over and over and over again with zigzag stitch. That's just what you're going to do. You're going to stitch until you're satisfied. I'm very sorry, I'm still learning how to stitch on straight lines, so I kind of messed up when it came to stitching it in a straight line. So but well, the hair still came out really nice, so I'm satisfied with what I had. But if you are good in stitching, you can make this even more perfect than mine. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch this up, not once, not twice, not 3 times, over and over until I'm satisfied with the way the stitch comes out. Okay, till I end up having something like, and let me put a picture. When I end up having something like this, I'll stitch over and over till I have this, then I'll go ahead and stop. So just go right ahead and be stitching. Okay, but I'll first of all show you what it looks like after I have 1 or 2 stitches on it. I'm going to just show you how it looked, but I'm still going to be stitching over and over till I have something like this. So this is after my first stitch with zigzag stitch. No, sorry, with a straight stitch. I first stitched with a straight stitch on the lower part. Is at the edge I will start using zigzag stitch. So I'll go ahead and be stitching it till I have the picture I showed you. Then I'll come back and show you exactly what to do next. Okay. Okay, so this is after my second stitch. Okay, so just go ahead and stitch over and over and over till you're satisfied, or till you have something like this picture that is by the side. Then your weaves is pretty much almost ready. Then I'll come back to show you the last thing you need to do in order to have it all well factory standard. You have the factory standard weaves. Okay, so just go ahead and be stitching. And please, if you find this video very helpful, go ahead and touch your subscribe button and turn on your notification button. So this is what you have at the end of the day. You come up with something like this after stitching it for like 7 to 8 times with zigzag stitch. If you don't have zigzag, you can go ahead and be using straight stitch. It will still come out nicely. Okay, so this is the last point where you'll be having like rough edges at the where you stitch the whole weaves. So what you need to do is that you use your lighter or candle. Me, I'm using lighter, and you kind of walk it over it. I've forgotten what they call this stitched parts. Is it no, sorry, let me skip that. So you just walk the fire over the whole stitched part, and it will smoothen everything out. Then you just work it to all round, and you're pretty much done with your weaves. Yes, your factory standard weaves is ready. All you need to do is you can go ahead and take it to a salon, put it on your hair, or you can use it and make your wigs or whatever. So do well to subscribe, turn on your notification button, and um so that you will not miss when I use this for my weaves. Okay, so this is an old weave that I got, synthetic weaves from the market, and this is the one I just made. You can see, like, though I'm not perfect at it, but you can see there is no much difference. Like, if I bring this to your salon, you will hardly tell that I made this at home. You can see it now. I haven't wrapped it that well, but just take a look. Apart from the fact that I sew some of the duct tape alongside with the hair, but I will use it inside, so it will not really show. It was only in this very first one I was teaching that I made that mistakes. Others were okay. So this is my weaves. You guys, can you imagine? Factory standard. Check this out. So that's so much about this video. So do well to subscribe, turn on your notification button. Okay, so that's my weave. So at the end of the day, I believe this will do. Okay, this much for the frontal part. I end up having, since it's a short hair, I want to make having like this, and this also, this one is longer. You can see that from one part of caniculum hair, and this also, and this also came out from there. That's like 4 or 5 of it that is long. Then I have this short ones, like also like 4 of it. Okay, all this is from one part, and this one is very long. As you can see, this is the longest. I think I had 2 of it like that. Was extremely long. Okay, so I believe this will be able to make one full wig. Okay, for a short wig, this will be enough for the short wig. Okay, for one head of a short wig. So do well to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification button, because I'll be uploading a video of when I finish wigging it and the process of wigging it soon on my channel, and you don't want to miss that video. So please click the subscribe button, turn on your notification button, and thank you so much for watching this video. Until my next video.